So Ted, what we're about to do is fit this Latham door round into the opening of the shed round there.
Yep.
And get us all nice and secure.
Yeah, boy.
So what we've got to do first is, if we get the handle on the box round there, and then just make sure you've got the spindle bit, which is just in the bottom of the box there. That is it.
Mate, I'll do this, mate. Don't worry about it.
Then yeah, we're just going to open the door. So basically, Ben, what we're going to do is we're going to take this door out of the frame, so that then it's easier to handle putting it into the opening. So it just makes it a little bit lighter, a little bit easier to work with. Then we just had to use the handle to open the door, obviously where that's latched in there. And then we're going to use, hold it there a sec, Ted. We're going to use this wedge. So once that door's opened, we're going to pump this up underneath the door, so it takes the weight of the door just whilst we take it off the hinges. So what's really handy is they give you the drill bit in the pack as well, obviously of all the bits and pieces that we've just seen, because where we want to take this door off the hinge. This is a T, I think it's a T30, T25 this one. So they've given you that, ready to take that off. I'm going to turn my speed down on my drill to 1, just because you don't want to chew up the screws. So as you can see, now we've taken the door out of the frame. The next step is to fit these little spacer blocks. So these just wind into the side of the door frame, as you can see on the side of there. And then basically what happens with these, so once the door's in the frame, you've got this chunky Allen key which they supply you with. Put that into there. So if you've got like 5mm you need to make up, you just wind that out. And then that'll be nice and tight to your timber frame. So now all the spacer blocks are all in the side. Teddy boy's done a nice job. We can now lift the frame in. As you can see under here, we've got our DPC installed under the threshold. So yeah, that's all in. And then this door is actually a low profile door, low threshold. So it's nice if you don't want to have a step out of the door. On here, because we're going to screed the floor, we're actually going to raise it up around about 20mm just for our build up of our floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to pump this up underneath. So put that in there. So now if you get the Allen key provided, and now you can undo those spacer blocks. So I want this frame to come this way a little bit. And we're pretty good there, aren't we?
That's pretty good.
So we've got some packers here that we cut earlier, see if they fit. That's nice. We've got these packers that were supplied, so I'm just going to use some of these. Going to check that now that we've got our packers in. So as you can see, we're still nice and level. So what I'm doing here is, so I'm just bringing this out. So we've got engineering brick under here, but I think we're going to put a trim of some sort underneath to cover up the engineering brick. So to make sure that I've got enough to come up into the underside of the frame, I'm just bringing that past the brick 10mm. So as you can see there, nicely got 10mm on that. So then we're going to put a fixing in this bottom corner now. So grab one of the screws that's provided. These ones are for timber. So I've got that. So put the first one in down the bottom. Going to get that one ready. Just make sure you level that way. Nice and level. Yeah, so we do the same again on the other side now. So we bring the bottom out so we know we're 10mm out. So Ted, now we've fixed the top and the bottom on both sides. And we've checked that we are level that way and that way, both sides. Now we can put all the rest of the fixings in if we're all good. Yep, all good. We've also undone the with the Allen key to make sure that we're pressed out on either side, so when we screw through here it's not going to pull it back in. If you just hold that, we'll just check it one more time. check we're all good. If we are, we're ready to install the door. See through there, Ben? Lovely and level. So what we're going to do is we get a couple of bits of timber down there so it supports the door. The door comes out, get to support it. You can see there you're lower than the frame. So I'll put them roughly about there. Yeah, and then if I lift that up, do you want to put the airbag underneath it? Yeah. A little bit more. Yeah. So just going to get, as we, you know, when we took it off, we left the top one in. Yeah. So on the reverse of that now, we're going to get one in the top. So if you push that in slightly, Ted. Door. Yeah, that's it. So that's all the door put back on. So all the screws are now in the hinges. See if it nicely shuts.
Yeah, boy.
Beautiful. Next step's going to be the handle. So I'm just going to put the spindle into the handle. We can open it back up so we can rock back on it. You get your cylinder out, Ted. You see that little bit there? It's just sticking out slightly. Yeah. So you got to just turn the key to keep that straight. So now when you look down the cylinder, yeah, straight. See that? Whereas if I turn that, that little bit's sticking out. So keep that straight. Push that through there. And if you look through there, Ted, you should be able to see that hole. See there's a hole from the board. Yeah. So you've got this screw here. And that will go into there. And then obviously you've got the bit that they provide that will fit into there. So you just feel that bite in there. And then just turn it up a little bit. That's it, like that. Spindle into the handle. Just got to undo the grub screw. See there's a little grub screw on the handle there? So if you just undo that slightly, that will push in like that. Just do up the grub. Push that through into there now. Same process with the internal one. You've got a little thumb lock on the inside. So obviously if you go in and you don't want to use the key, a little nice thumb turn. And then you'll see the lock and then into the spindle. This is the only bit I'd say that they don't supply you with, but most people will have one handy. So you've just got this posy bit there. There you go. Just do that up loosely. You want these to be tight, but make sure you don't over tighten them. Do up your spindle again. Your little grub screw on the spindle. Just check everything's working. That's your thumb turn. That's nicely working. One turn, does it halfway. Two turns, fully. So that's all nicely working. So nice. That's the handle installed, Ted, and the lock. Now we're going to move on to doing the rubbers around the door. So this is your rubber seal, ready to go on the door frame. So if I hold that up there, Ted, if you straighten it out like that as you're going down, and then take the pencil, then when you're right at the bottom corner there, just make a pencil mark. Cut through that with a Stanley. People really overstretch this, so they're like really pushing down like that as they do it. And then I think that's what's happened when Ted's gone to market, because then what will happen is once you fit it, because you stretched it out so far doing that, it then shrinks. So you want to loosely do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start taking the double-sided tape off. I'm going to start from the top. So just gently push that into the corner. Just let that drop. Don't stretch it out with your hand. So just take a little bit more tape off as you go in. Just stick that. So as you can see, I'm not like really pushing down that way. I'm literally taking the paper off and just sticking it on, working my way down. I've got some scissors now to cut this. So Ted's just remarked that. So now I'm just going to cut that with the scissors. Perfect. Take off the rest of your tape as you're working down. Just make sure you take that tape off as you're going rather than taking it all off in one go. Yeah. Just makes it easier to install. Nice.
So thanks for joining us for today's how-to guide in how to install a security door by Lathams. Thanks to big man Brad for doing it. Hope you learned something new, and also the one person that definitely did learn something
It's me.
is our friend Ted. So what we're going to do, we're going to lock him in there, and don't forget to subscribe for more how-to guides. And if you want us to do anything and you get a bit stuck, drop us a comment and Brad will happily answer and show you your questions.